When someone tries to provoke you, they're not attacking your strength, they're testing your peace. Most people fail that test. They react, they argue, they defend themselves. But the Stoics learned something different. Silence is a weapon. Stillness is strength. Today I'll share 5 Stoic responses that instantly silence toxic people, not through aggression, but through composure, clarity, and inner mastery. Remember this, a Stoic doesn't fight the storm. They become the calm inside it. Response 1. I understand your point. Toxic people feed on emotional energy. They want you defensive. They want your reaction. But when you calmly say, I understand your point, and then say nothing more, you take away their fuel. Marcus Aurelius wrote, You always own the option of having no opinion. That's not weakness, it's mastery. You're saying, I hear you, but you don't control my peace. In that silence, they realize the argument no longer exists because you refuse to play the game. Response 2. That's your opinion, not my reality. When someone insults you, criticizes you, or spreads negativity, remember this, they're expressing their mind, not yours. Say calmly, that's your opinion, not my reality. No anger, no defense, just truth. Epictetus said, It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Every time you react calmly, you're reminding yourself that peace is an inside job. They don't define who you are. You do. Response 3. Let's agree to disagree. Some battles are not worth fighting. Toxic people crave chaos. But you can end it with one phrase. Let's agree to disagree. It's simple, polite, final. It removes their weapon, your emotional reaction. Seneca said, It is better to conquer our grief than to deceive it. When you choose peace over pride, you realize that you don't need to win arguments, you just need to protect your energy. The wise never compete with fools, they simply walk away in silence. Response 4. No response at all. Sometimes, the strongest response is none at all. When you withdraw your attention, you cut off their oxygen, walk away, take a breath. Detach, Seneca said. Silence is a lesson learned through the many sufferings of life. Not everything deserves a reply. Your absence speaks louder than any words. When you stop reacting, toxic people start hearing their own echo, and it's louder than anything you could ever say. That's the Stoic way. You remain the mountain, unmoved, unshaken. Response 5. I wish you well. This is the highest form of Stoic strength. To wish peace to those who tried to disturb yours. Say it calmly. I wish you well. You're not submitting. You're freeing yourself. Marcus Aurelius said, The best revenge is to be unlike your enemy. When you respond with goodwill instead of anger, you rise above bitterness. You show that your soul cannot be touched by their chaos. That's when you become untouchable, calm, wise, free. Final reflection. The goal is not to win arguments, it's to win your inner peace. The Stoics teach that no one can take your power unless you hand it over. Every moment you stay calm, you strengthen your mind. Every silence you choose, you master yourself. If this video resonated with you, share it with someone who needs this reminder. And remember, the calmest person in the room always has the most power. He who angers you conquers you.